not being afraid of it. You know, sometimes it is kind of scary, but it's better to do it than not. I always say ask forgiveness instead of permission. Entertaining. Shirts come off, that kind of thing. Up next, we have Joey, shot maker. Are you ready to make shots? All right. Put your hands together for Joey, y'all.
Alright, I got one, maybe two for you tonight. Lost in a drunken rage, I'm so horribly afraid of myself in the depths of my mind. There's no telling what kind of terrifying things you'll find lurking in the halls where everything hides. I'm calm like Dr. Jekyll, but really I'm Mr. Hyde. Isolated, I live inside, black cloth on my windows, 3 ramen meals a day, jack off and play Nintendo. Yes, I know it's a lonely existence, but to be honest, it's never been different. That's why I pour my emotion into every single sentence. My mind's unbalanced, but I am still relentless, and it gets so hard to keep from stressing. Oh god damn it, I forgot to mention I couldn't pay my bills, so I'm being evicted. I have writer's block and I'm developing addiction. I want to be happy, but there's just too much friction, too little time, and too much anxiety. Yes, I see the light, but I won't go quietly. This goddamn maze ain't what it's designed to be, and my demons keep chase. I think they're right behind me, so I quickly clench my fist, and then I turn to face them, but I'm long from the truth, lost in steps I'm retracing, paralyzed by fear of who I see in the mirror. The listless man staring back at me doesn't seem to care, but it's okay, that's just my life story. That's why I stay home alone, get high, and write stories. And through my characters I live vicarious, cause I crave interaction and the beauty of experience. I want someone to talk to, and I hope that you're hearing this, but the problem is I take myself too serious, and I recognize my lyrics are kind of depressing, but I close my eyes hoping for something better. Much to my surprise, never does it ever work the way I planned, but still I never settle. So let me ask this question just once before I fall. Is there anybody out there? Anybody at all? I think I'll do one more. I'm a big fan of Pink Floyd. And I wrote this poem the other day, kind of an ode to Pink Floyd in a sense. Tales of melancholy and the infinite sadness. I'm on my Sid Barrett as I slip into madness. Dark side of the moon. I'm in the quiet of my room. Crumpled pages, scribbled lines, everything is in tune. When the sun is eclipsed and the record player slows, I lay my head down to rest and I let my eyes close. All the stress fades away when my head hits the pillow. Abstraction and repose when the smoke starts to billow. Out of my mind, I'm stepping out of this line. I see my whole life ahead when I listen to time. Money on my mind. Got a gig in the sky, crazy diamond in the rough, but I'm always gonna shine. Alright, I'll do one more. Let me find one here. This one's a work in progress, but I kind of like it, so I'll throw it at you once I find it. Alright, here we go. I've never really been able to stand on my own. That's why I'm always thinking about coming back home. And I ain't talking about sandstone apartments. I'm talking about the one on Fontana where my heart is. And part of it is the fact that I'll never get it back. Eating home-cooked dinners with my mom and my dad. Best part of my day, it was this right here. Last one to finish eating, but I didn't even care. Young, precocious, and in love with my entire family. The only 4 people who kept me from insanity. Tucked me in at night, my side of the mountain. Shema Yisrael Adonai, couldn't doubt it. They taught me right, they taught me well, but apart it all fell. Can I get back to happiness? Only time will tell. Thank you.
Hey, so you were talking about a maze in your thing, and somebody told me today that life is not a maze. So he actually just gave me a perfect segue with your little marijuana poem. It was really very classy, very clever. If you take a look at the flyers on your table, this one is for the medical marijuana march in Kansas City. Some of you may have it, some of you may not, but I've got more. It's on Saturday, all day, starts at high noon, goes till 4, and then there's an after party at this community center, and my little hip-hop group called Phenometron will be performing at midnight, along with Madison DeCamp, who was on the violin. We got a couple other party favors up our sleeve that night, so it'll be a good time. You've also got on your table one of these, which is a fresh ink flyer. You could just take it with you and give it to somebody who might want to come every first Wednesday of the month. And then you've got an open mic in Kansas City, the Rant and Rave, every second and fourth Wednesday. So that being